Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Shadow Priest PvP. Today we're going to be playing on the new brawl, which is Deep Wind Dunk. Basically, you pick up the orbs and you dunk them in the enemy base. It's pretty fucking sick. I kind of like it. You still have like awesome team fights in middle, but I feel like the team fights kind of die out later on since everyone just goes to the sides of the maps to pick up the orbs. But I'm not sure if the middle orb gives more points or something. I'm not sure actually about that. Maybe it does. That'd be cool. You know, the middle orb giving like extra points just because it's in the middle and it's probably like the hardest one to get. Got a few things I want to talk about today anyways. One being like a new Shadow Priest change in the next patch, which is like hyped me up quite a bit. Actually looking forward to something for once. You know, us Shadow Priests are finally getting a wee tiny bit of a change, which is going to be nice. I kind of wish this Demon Hunter would just like literally just go fuck himself. Like literally, mate, just do one, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, I missed out on so much damage because of him. Like, fucking hell. Let me get my dots spread now real quick because, I mean, I'll be at the bottom of the meters right now. And we can't be having that. Oh, man. This damage is actually juicy. So I've started playing with Misery just because it's, like, obviously the best talent. And I always knew that it was, like, the best talent for a Shadow Priest, but I never wanted to accept it. But I've come to the conclusion that you've really just got to play with Misery. Like, not having to cast Shadow Word Pain is, like, so fucking sick. Like, you do so much more damage. Makes your life hell of a lot easier, but you don't press as many buttons, and I think that's bad for a fucking Shadow Priest rotation. But I mean, I feel like you've got to play with it. I played loads of arenas with Misery, and then I came into a BG and I didn't have Misery, and I was like, what the fuck? And like, your damage, just picking Misery makes your damage so much fucking higher, I feel. I played the instant spec on a live stream. This was like a few weeks ago, but I was playing the instant spec, and then just to prove a point, I swapped over to this fucking bullshit spec, which is like passive spec. This is what I call it: Legacy of the Void, Sandlane, and Misery, along with like Psychic Link and Void Origins. And I literally did like 300 M. It's so fucking easy. All you do is stand there and press Vampiric Touch. It's kind of sad actually that the Shadow Priest rotations come down to this, but I mean, you are a dot class and that is kind of like your job. You're not really there to do massive damage. You're a Shadow Priest, you spread fucking cancer and you don't really kick in for a while. But I mean, your dots are strong, so it's kind of good actually. You have sick damage, like some of the best damage in the game actually, and especially in arenas you do so fucking much. Let me go ahead and save this healer right here. Let me go ahead and dispel his karma, mind control this monk. Look at this team play right here. I'm a fucking god. He trinketed, gonna, ooh, wait, what the, oh, he bashed him. I didn't see the bash because the druid's so fucking small. Look at him right there. He's a mini druid. Oh my god, I didn't even see that guy. What the fuck? Why is everyone so small? I feel like I'm with a pre-mid right now or something, or everyone's just decided to play fucking small today. I mean, that guy's a no monk, but surely no monks aren't that fucking small. Honestly, what's he got? He must have some sort of buff. I don't know, but fucking hell, they're small. They're hard to see. Anyways, looks like we won the mid fight, so we can go ahead and collect this orb. This guy's gone and got it. Let's see if it actually gives him some more. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Doesn't give him any extra points or anything. I honestly thought it would give extra points, you know, with it being like mid, but probably not. Maybe mid's just easier to dunk than the sides. And oh my god, we've only got one. They've got two, and they're both going. Oh my god, we best go get one of these real quick. But I feel like there's gonna be like a whole team down here. Oh my god, I like the fact that you have to dunk it in the enemy base, so that's kind of cool. You know, no more running back home. You know, you got to run to the enemy base, which is fucking sick. Oh no, it's a guy. Oh, it's actually a resto druid, but I mean, if he goes in bear form, he might as well be a guardian druid for fucking like however long he's in fucking bear form, because yeah, bear form OP again. All right, I'm just getting stunned up at the moment. I haven't got fear. There's a warrior on me. There's a hunter on me. There's a paladin on me. We could call this GG, but I'm just gonna disperse and try my fucking hardest to live, please, senpai. Okay, let's just get some sick damage out here now. Spreading all my darts. Everyone's got darts. Void Origins is or should I say Void Eruptions? I always say Void Origins. Pretty sure that's the talent name for the instant, but I mean, it's not the spell name. And this warrior seems to be raping my resto druid, and looks like he's gonna be coming over to me. He's like just gonna peep over, say hello, fucking fear me up on my Void Torrent after all my fucking juicy damage just gone down the drain. Ah, that's his fear. I mean, that's his spell reflect, so we should be able to do some sick damage to him. There's his stone. I have a Siphene and a Goblin Glider, so my life should be Gucci if he doesn't charge me. Oh, JK, heroic leap, but heroic leap. Oh my god, that's 2 heroic leaps, mate. You need better pathing in your life. He had to heroic leap down to come round. He couldn't heroic leap down for some reason. Easy peasy. Anyway, let's get on to the thing that I was talking about. So yeah, Shadow Priests are getting some new changes in the PTR at the moment. So Mind Trauma, we all know that it's pretty shit. I think the only time I've ever played Mind Trauma is when I was doing that like kind of mini series where I do like a talent build challenge, and someone recommended me they put it in like a PM. They said, will you play the ghost spec? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it in the next episode. And I don't even know if I ended up doing an episode on it, but I think I did. We played the ghost spec anyway, and we ended up playing with that talent. Not too sure why we played with that talent. It basically just means whenever you're mind flaying, you're giving Shadow Word Pain to anyone that you're mind flaying, so you basically keep mind flay up 100% of the time. But I mean, what's the point in playing with that when you've got misery? I mean, whenever you vampiric touch someone, you apply Shadow Word Pain. And what's the point in playing with that mind trauma talent when you can just play with Psychic Link and do twice as much damage? I mean, easy peasy. So it's kind of like a useless talent right now, but it's getting reworked in the PTR, which is going to be sick. Basically, how the spell is going to work, it's going to get a whole revamp, and every time you complete a full mind flay cast, you will steal 1% haste from the enemy target. And you might be like, 1%, is that it? Yeah, but it stacks up to 20 times, so that's 20% haste passive. That's like a fucking power infusion. I mean, power infusion is 25%, but I mean, it's passive 20%. The only thing about it is you've got to do it on 2 targets, so obviously it stacks up 10 times on 1 target, and then you've got to go to another target and get another 10. So the debuff on the enemy will be 10, so you'll get 10 stacks off that one guy, and then you've got to go to another guy and then get another 10 stacks, so you end up with 20 stacks, and 20 stacks is the max, and it's fucking glorious, because that's like 20% haste right there. Imagine that on your dots. That's going to be like some fucking Gucci ass damage. Okay, so what we're going to lose? We are going to lose Shadow Mania or Psychic Link. Now, Psychic Link, I think, is going to be overall better in BGs, but we don't know, because it's actually hard statistics to fucking do the math on, because, I mean, 20% haste on all your dots and damage is like, how do you do the math on that shit? You know what I mean? But either way, I think both talents are really, like, just going to be viable. You're just going to have to do a BG and see which one you do most damage with in, like, 2 really good fucking BGs that you do. But honestly, I'd prefer having the 20% passive haste, to be honest, because you'd be casting like fuck, your dots would be ticking more, you'd be doing a lot of fucking damage. But I mean, Psychic Link is a lot of damage too, so I mean, it's just going to be one of those that you have to test out in BGs, but I think I'm going to go with the haste if that talent stays how it is. I mean, 20% haste passive after you've casted 20 mind flays on 2 different targets, well, 10 on 2 different targets is fucking insane. A lot of people have been telling me too that I need to go and do my artifact shit. Okay guys, I finally completed my artifact weapon. I'm getting there. There's some like quest chains now that I've got to go and do over on the, what is it, the Broken Shore or the Dark Shore? I can't remember the name of it, but I've got to go do some quest lines now, and after I've done those quest lines, I unlock like 3 more artifact traits that I can upgrade with artifact power. Still haven't done those yet. I've literally just started doing the assault on the Broken Shore, I think, so I've that to do, and then after I've done that, there's like 3 more traits that I can get, and they're meant to be like really fucking sick for Shadow Priest in PvP. I've read a few of them. One of them gives party haste, so whenever something happens, you give like so many party haste for like 15 seconds or something, and you give yourself like 800 haste, and I think you give your party members 600. I'm not sure, but I mean, that's fucking sick actually. So I mean, we need that shit in our life, right? That's more haste, that's more dot ticks, that's more damage, that's faster mind blast, that's faster fucking vampiric touches, mate. We need all this in our lives anyway, so we probably need to go and do that. So when I find the time to do that, I will go ahead and do it. Maybe I'll live stream it, maybe I'll make a video on it, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and siphon on this warrior though. Trinket that fear. Probably didn't need to trinket that. The reason I trinket them fears, guys, is because they never seem to break. I end up sitting in fear for like 3-4 seconds, and I think, oh yeah, it's a fucking fear, why didn't it break? Oh right, yeah, it's a fucking physical fear. They never fucking break. And then sometimes they just break instantly, and sometimes you trinket but the fear's already broken, so you've like just wasted a fucking trinket. I don't know, it's a weird one. At least that warrior's not hitting me now. I mean, I'm just gonna go head to head with a fucking Affliction Warlock, which isn't too good, so I'm probably just gonna PC up this hill and say fuck you, Affliction Warlock, you tanky motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh wow, that guy just got shit on as he charged towards me. Oh, I don't have Disperse. I've got Shadow Meld to my name, and that's it, and Shadow Meld is now gone. Oh my god, Dempsey. Oh my god. That's an easy kill right there, boys. Also guys, what I forgot to mention about the Mind Trauma rework is you'll be stealing 10% haste from one target. That means that target is actually losing out on 10% haste, and it's going to be, I think it's going to work as a debuff, or that can actually be dispelled. So that target is going to lose the buff every now and again, but you'll keep your buff, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be kind of cool, because I mean, some people like mages that really need to get those polys off are going to get fucked over by it. I mean, 10% haste is quite a lot. I'm not too sure how much in seconds that is on like a poly after, you know, you fucked them over, but I'd say it's quite a lot. But anyway guys, thanks for watching today's video. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so sorry if it was a bit weird. weird. Gonna try to get back into the rhythm of things and doing these videos daily, maybe, I don't know. But thanks for watching anyway, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.